Oh, pollens. Give glory, give thanks for the pollens them too, everything go. Anyway, yeah, I was thinking that I could be an artist and not be vulnerable, right? Is that confrontation, that bold confrontation to express your purest state to the world, which is like the definition of vulnerability, right? Without any fear, without any regards to like, the naysayers and whatever the case is. That's art in the purest form. And I say that because life itself is art, anything that takes time and precision and thought is art. And every day we get up, a certain time we think, we use our brain, we go out, we walk, we have experiences. This is all art unfolding. That's why they make movies. And some people go through life and they create their art, they have experience, like how they experience the art, they create their art, and they keep those lessons close to their heart. They might share with close friends, spouses, loved ones, But I said, I want to share my experience. I'm going to share my experience with the world, my art with the world. Whatever form it comes to, whether it's me speaking or me writing or poetry, or just to remind us that we all go through the same thing, that we are all artists. This is God's canvas. God is the architect, the artist of this art, When you really think about art and life, there has to be a creator, because this is like great work of art. You know what I mean? Brilliant architecture. It's the most finest. Like when you look at the earth and you travel the world and you look up on the waterfalls and Anyway, let me not stray too much. But I was saying, like, I have to share my art to the world, and it requires me being vulnerable, which means, talk about my experience to remind us that we all go through the same thing, that we're all, peas in the same pot. And it's okay if everyone have different ways of platforms and medium of expressing their art. You don't have to always express it for the world. I'm just saying, like, my thing is showing it so people can know that, yo, listen, we all go through the same thing. And so when we come to judge ourselves, that we first understand that, yo, listen, this is a mission and this is a task in itself. And so don't judge yourself based on your decisions, like your past decisions, and beat yourself up because of certain things, because, you gotta free yourself. And that's the freedom that I see. That's the freedom that I am manifesting. And if I say I have it, I lie. And the stage is state, and this is the stage that I'm at, right? I write and I have the books and stuff. And I was like, this ain't just about creating something and just saying, oh, I did this. This is about expression. This is about sharing the most purest art, the most purest essence, your vulnerability, and talk about your experiences. And one of those most recent experiences that I had that really made me realize, like, wow. So, like, all right, I'm talking for men like myself who, grew up in a certain environment, and you become a product of your environment, you become a product of your society. We all are. And so, like in the Caribbean, not singling out, but I mean across the world, but mostly in the Caribbean, there's a higher practice of certain lifestyle, like the frivolous lifestyle, like how we live. And as men, we have our expectations so high that it becomes impossible to please. Like from my experience, I was living this life, I became a product of my environment. This is, whatever. And about a girl thing, this or here, there, and everywhere. And I say, yeah, I want a girl now. We want a girl for chill and thing. But when we look for that girl to chill, we look for that girl with a virgin, like perfect. And like we ain't perfect, right? So I'm like, yo, that makes no sense. And so it hinders you, like it makes you feel like nobody ain't good enough for you. And they're like, nah, but like you have to look in yourself. That's why I posted recently, and I was saying like, yo, when you start judge somebody, you realize that you ain't shit too, so you ain't judge somebody. And as I go through that stage in my life, I realize, yo, damn, it wasn't your expectation is what been failing you. Like our expectation fails us. You know what we expect from people. Like I don't even expect nothing. I don't need a reason to live. I just live. Some people need like a goal to set to live. Like I want to have this big house so they live their life chasing this big house. No, I don't need that. I don't set an expectation for myself in them aspects of things. Every day, I pray for my daily bread and I give thanks. I have visions, I have dreams, but I don't live not anymore. And I realized, boy, it was the expectation I was failing all along. And so you play the reverse thing, because you have to put the expectation in yourself, because if you want that from somebody, you have to expect the same from yourself. So if you say you want a girl who a virgin, you have to be a virgin. If you say you want a girl who, you know what I mean, like you can't expect to be doing something and want something else. It doesn't work like that. You have to want that for yourself first and give that to yourself, and then you expect it from somebody else. You know what I mean? That's how it go. And the one moment I get that, I was like, yeah, alright, see, we live in a lie. Alright, cool. So you remove that veil. That's the next paradigm, that shift. And I wanted to like talk about it, because I know a lot of young men and myself, like, we're doing a thing and then you have a nice girl like your yard, bro. And it's like, you expect her for just deal with certain thing and you do fuck with dog. Like, you know what I mean? You had to spirit them to deliver this message. Even if I had a curse, like, yeah, this is who I am, you know? And, dog, like, you can't do that. I'm not saying that it's based on, like, do for do. No, it's not like that. Because the women who value themselves and who have this high expectation of themselves, they won't accept that at all. And they wouldn't have to go tick for tack with you at all. They just bounce. They know their value. Alright, you can't, nigga, you saying you want this and you giving this. Alright, cool, I'm a bounce, because the tick for tack thing ain't right. The girls who have to do something to get back at you to show you a taste of your medicine, that's good too, because you got a lesson. And that's one of the lessons I had to learn. Like, I learned it the hard way, bro. Like, nigga, how dare you, the audacity. Like, you have some audacity to expect this thing from, I ain't living it, bro. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, you know what I mean? Excuse my language. I'm trying to, yeah. So then you're like, I'm gonna figure this out. And I used to be like, alright, cool. I'm expressing this art. I want to do these things. I'm writing, I'm doing poetry and all these things. But are you living it? And so you have to live it. And then when you live it, it connects different. Like, you feel it better. And then you feel like, oh, cool. So if I want something for myself, I make sure I achieve that for myself. If I want peace, I have to make sure I can give myself peace before I can even give somebody else peace. So I'm saying, I love them and I love myself. That don't make no sense. So I have to go and love myself. I'm learning. We have to learn. Unlearn, and then we learn. And every day we learn. Every day we get up and we have to apply the same thing. You know, so as a man now, as we get, I like the expression up in our age, but as we grow, I have more experience. I have enough youth on my Instagram. Even if I want you know, like if I make the man them know, say, oh, listen, you have to figure your thing out first and like, sometimes we cripple these women, bro, like with our expectation, bro, with our words. You know what I mean? And because they expect us to lead, that's another thing again too. That's why I believe both parties have to have that leadership skill, you know? Yeah. If you don't say a man and woman thing, then two of have a leadership thing there. It's a collective. We have to lower your expectation and find the harmony there. You know? And harmony means a perfect. If you have a choir, you know, you have the bass and you have treble and you have, I remember the term them, you know, like everybody in the choir and thing. But vocals, alright then, vocals, perfect example. Somebody who, two vocalists, one might be a stronger singer, but the other one balance it off, you know, so them harmonize. The harmony is not perfection, you know. Harmony is to make sure we're singing on the same frequency, you know. You see what I'm saying? So, I go back to what I was saying, like, both are man and woman if you love lower your expectation. But I feel like, from my experience as a man, when I learn now, will give me a revelation, I said, Jaja, I said, youth, you're bright, you know. I feel like, see, you could expect certain thing and you not give it. And live it. You're not being true to your thing then. Like, you're gonna lie to yourself, bro. It's like, cool. Figure it out. And as I have that experience and I have that revelation, I have to share it. For the man them know, say, oh, listen. For the man them who they home with them girl right now, and the man them have family and foundation, bro, that's powerful, bro. I feel like, say, and even if you know, say, the girl not perfect and something might transpire, you have to look at yourself too. And make sure that the things that you're expecting, that you are meeting those expectations. And surpassing them too. You see me? Yeah, bro. Love and light, man. Bomba clock, we got 12 minutes. Love, you know.